All right, gang, good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay, I know you're upset. There's no food. Boo! But it's coming from Jason's Deli. The little calendar snafu. But also Nora from AHS is bringing food. She's not
Krispy
here
Kreme.
either.
No, it's here. She's here.
Nora's here?
She's here.
She brings some food?
Yes.
Nice.
Donuts.
Nice. Maybe what we'll do is, if you guys are really hungry, which you look like you're starving. Once we're done with Toll Brothers and Bianca, maybe we'll take like 5 minutes, run out, get something, come back in, unless you wanna wait an hour. It's up to you guys. Take a break?
Yeah.
How many wanna take a break?
Yeah, because
To
I'll
get
be
food?
cold.
How many wanna stay in the room?
I don't need it, but yeah.
All right, we're gonna stay in the room. We're gonna stay in the room. There we go. There she is. All righty, guys, good morning again. Thanks for coming. Thank you. What's today's date already? 10/10? Here we are in October. 10/10/24, correct? We're gonna get to our good friends at Toll Brothers in a minute, who didn't bring food, but we're gonna get to them anyway, okay?
I like donuts. Krispy Kreme,
Kidding, kidding. A couple of things real quick before we get to Bianca. Monday is kind of a holiday, right? Is it a holiday? It's not a holiday.
Yeah, I missed it.
The board's closed.
Yeah, we're open, so we'll be here. But I think title is closed and stuff like that. So if we get a delivery on Monday, it doesn't count as far as your closing package goes. Think of it as a Sunday, okay? So if your package comes in, let's say tomorrow, at 9 o'clock, right? And it's perfect, you expect your check Monday morning, we're closed. Okay, no, I'm sorry, we're open, you'll get it on Monday. But if the package comes on Monday, think of it as a Sunday, because we're probably not gonna get any deliveries on Monday. I don't think title or the runner's gonna be here on Monday. I messed that whole thing up. Okay. Well, you get the drift of it, I think you get the drift of it, okay? It's Columbus Day, right, Columbus Day, or? Columbus Day, yeah, okay. Congratulations to these 23 good-looking people, look at these guys, look at that, look at that, look at that. Wow, wow. What year is that, Joe? Come on, Joe. Tell me what year that was. Holy moly. Look at that. That's our $1 Million Club. To do $1 million, you have to, in a month, you have to produce one transaction more than $1 million, two at 500,000, just do the math. And then you join the $1 Million Club. These are the top 5 teams. It's nice to see somebody new on there, the Kessler team. Where is she? Hiya, very nice. Very nice. You know, the teams are kind of always the same. I mean, we don't have 30 teams in the office. We have maybe 5, I guess. Right? Maybe 6, I don't know.
Where's the Petrosian team?
His number's going to Southwest.
Oh.
Yeah, so, you just got him to transfer his license over here, and we're with you, baby. Yeah, so all his numbers go there, okay? But I guess we have like 7 teams here. I'm trying to think who the other 2 are. Yes, Stacy Shealy is in 6th, and,
Dolly, Margie.
there we go, it's Dolly and Margie, right, so we have like 17, but it's nice to see the 5 of you guys up there. And we also have the top 25 for September. So if you didn't make the $1 Million Club, but you did, I don't know, 800, 900,000, it probably puts you in the top 25. And just so you guys know, we put this on the Facebook page, so you guys can take it in and brag about it. Don't be shy. I mean, there's no dollar amounts up here. It doesn't say who's in 1st, who's in 3rd. That's the cool part about it. Now, if you want to create something with your dollar amount on it, you can do that. But we're not going to do that. That's kind of a personal thing. If you want to, say you did $3 million or $2 million, or whatever it might be. Okay. The amazing thing about this month, he came back from the dead. Daryl Brown. We love Daryl. Daryl's been here how long? A couple years. I've seen him twice. And I'm not sure if the first time it was him. It could have been someone else. It was Daryl, okay? But last month, he did 2 deals for $5.9 million.
Wow.
2 deals for almost $6 million. Yikes. So, welcome back, Daryl Brown. Okay, of course, Jihad. Jihad, very nice. You're the rising star. I'm our best new agent. Okay, and that is Oscar Pavon, in case you know. That's Oscar's photo. Oscar's choosing to be a secret agent. Oscar's a fireman also. So he's a little, busy sometimes. But we've been trying 2 months to get a headshot out of him. Still no headshot. Sooner or later. He could walk in and we wouldn't know who he is. So I did one of those deals too, Okay, some quick numbers before we get to Bianca. We're over 8,000 in total properties, gang. Really nice. It's about time. 8,000 total properties. The same time last year, we had 5,000. Okay, and the weird thing about it is the prices have gone up, as I've said, week after week after week, as inventory has gone up. It usually doesn't work that way, but we're not going to complain. That's a good thing for all of us. Okay. This is for September. Okay, since we're only 9 or 10 days in October, I don't have the October numbers up there yet. That'll be next week, okay? But that was for last month. And the only thing I've noticed, the average days on market have gone up a little bit to 35, from 30, 31, 32. This is October of last year, just to give you an idea of what it was this time last year. Last year at this time, we had 42, 5,300 total homes, 42 and 1,200, 5,600 total homes. Today we have 8,000, okay? So again, it's a good thing. It's really, really good thing. So again, if I was you guys, I'd be doing videos on this stuff, on TikTok or YouTube or somewhere, 30, 45-second videos.
So it's safe to say we're buyer's market then?
I don't know. What do you think?
More so what?
What do you guys think?
I don't know.
It's even.
No,
Even?
not quite.
Between.
Not yet, I agree. Yeah.
If you watch TV, what do they say is a buyer, is a neutral market? How much inventory do they say to make it an even market?
10,000 homes? 10,000 homes.
Well, usually they go by months on the
Yeah.
market.
5 to 6 months is.
They usually say 5 or 6 months, okay? So that means if we have 4,000 single-family homes, we'd have to have 5 or 6 times that to be a neutral market. I've never seen us have 20,000 single-family homes, okay? But I think Carrie's right. I think it is going a little to the buyer, a little bit, okay? Anybody getting a lot of pushback on the BBRA from the listing agents, just for shits and giggles? Like, are they giving you a hard time about it? Are they paying it? Are they negotiating like crazy?
No.
I had a BBRA with 3%, and we put it on the contract 3, and they countered 2. I'm
Oh.
okay with that.
Okay.
And I reduced it for the buyer.
Has anybody got a counter like at no, 0? Seller ain't paying anything? No, right? Okay, because that was a big fear, I think. We all thought, oh, no, seller's gonna, with the lawsuit, they're not gonna pay anything. I think they know to do
Because
it
the
the way.
market's changing. So more inventory, sellers don't have that demand. When this lawsuit happened, sellers had all the power. Now they're losing that power. They can't say, I'm not gonna pay the buyer agent a commission, because now how long do you want it to sit on market? I've been looking at houses with days on market, 120, 140, 189 days.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think and a lot of you in the room too, and other listing agents have been doing a good job explaining to the seller the pros and cons of, and what to expect. That when we get an offer and the buyer's gonna want 3%, you know, just like the old days when we listed your house at 6%.
Well, you can't say that.
I know I can't say that, but I can say that to you, okay? So this is October. All right, gang, I say this a lot, we don't get a lot of builders to come in here, we're kind of picky, right? I think we have 3 or 4 that come in, you know, Beazer and I don't know who else, D.R. Horton. But one of our favorites is, of course, Bianca from Toll Brothers, and I'm told she has a special guest with her. I don't know who the special guest is, but that's what I was told. But ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Bianca from Toll Brothers. Come on down. And I gotta get you a thing before I mess up the thing.
Awesome. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for having us out here. I have Tanya, who is up in our Sky Canyon community, so she's going to speak a little bit about hers. Thank you. Otherwise, we're going to rapid fire, though, so I'll go quick. However, always available for any questions you might have. Here is just a very nice photo that we have just about Toll Brothers here. We are building around the valley. We're going to start over in the Summerlin Master Plan. So this is just kind of showing the maps here. These are over going to be in Summerlin West. Right now, we only have Cordillera that is actively selling. That is a 3-story townhome with optional rooftop decks. That should be what you have the flyers and community information for. If I missed anyone, let me know. We have 2 new communities that we're going to be opening up in that area here in the near future, which are super exciting. We're going to have Ravencrest, which is kind of on the other side of that future urban core from where Cordillera is. That's also going to be a townhome product, but they're going to start about 23 to go up to 2,700 square feet. Elevator options, multi-gen options, a little bit more structural variety in there, if you will, than what we have over at Cordillera. Then we also have Glen Rock, which we just went live on our website as coming soon. So more information is coming, but we're building that VIP list. That is gonna be a single family community over off of Far Hills, which is gonna be stunning. If anyone's familiar with our Acadia Ridge community, it's kind of gonna be just further up the road. New product out here for Las Vegas, some walkout basement options, so very exciting. So stay tuned for that one. We have Miravilla, which is over flanked by TPC and Angel Park Golf Course. Also has some information, but if I missed anyone, let me know. And then, of course, our Ascension community, which is just right over here off of, say, Tropicana and Town Center. For Ascension, our Crestline community is open to the public. Those are gonna be our 2-story homes. Our single stories, we're still working through that VIP list, so we're by appointment only. However, we are still gathering names on that VIP list, so we can still get you and your clients in. But otherwise, this is gonna be a staff-gated joint venture with Pulte.
It's huge.
It is, yes, going up to about 5,000 square feet.
Well, now, how many homes?
In total, so as far as ours go, we're gonna have 151. I wanna say that Pulte is around the same ballpark, but I apologize.
151 homes? How many homes total in Ascension?
That's a great question.
Oh.
So I'm not familiar with the
Oh.
Pulte side, I do apologize.
Okay. It's huge if you haven't been out there.
Yeah, it's situated just between like, kind of like the summit and then our previous
Right across
Mesa
from
Ridge.
Sienna.
Yep, exactly. Cordillera here, we were talking very briefly about it, but 3-story townhome product with rooftop decks. We do have some quick move-ins ranging from the 600s all the way up to the 800s. Spectacular location up there in Summerlin West. We do have some starting out though from the early 5s if your clients have about a year to build out. Miravilla, those are going to be the condos. They're all single level, direct elevator access, private 2-car garages with some generous storage space. So even though it is a condo, you don't feel like it out there. Ravencrest, this is that one that's coming soon. We'll have 6 home designs, also with that rooftop deck. And this is, kind of gives you a little bit of the vision that we're gonna have with that elevator option out there. Moving over to the other side of the valley, over in Henderson, we have 3 communities that we're actively selling at the moment. I'm gonna do this part a little differently, where I'll talk more about the communities with the photos next to it. Everly at Cadence, this is our final opportunity. These are single level homes over in Cadence, 2,400 square feet. We do have some standing inventory and some that are soon to be standing, so great chance out there. Amiata is going to be the sister product to the Cordillera townhome, so 3 stories with rooftop decks, just over in the Inspirada master plan, so kind of on the other part of the valley. We have Bella Strata, which is very similar to, if anyone's familiar with like our Overlook collection over in Mesa Ridge, so single level, modern architectural styles. Those also have some rooftop decks and are situated along the canal, which is spectacular out there in Lake Las Vegas. And then I'm gonna shift gears over to the Northwest. So I'll start talking about Elkhorn Grove, and then I'll let my partner Tanya speak a little bit more about the Sky Canyon communities. Elkhorn Grove, though, is fantastic. It's outside of a master plan, so you don't have all those restrictions, say, of like a Summerlin or even an Inspirada. So if you're looking for RV parking, this is gonna be your location. Large lot sizes, single and 2-story homes. Now we still have some great availability here. We'll have 199 home sites in total, so it's gonna be a large community. We are really kind of in those earlier stages, so great opportunities for quick move-ins as well as some to-be builds as well.
What side of town is
So,
It's more the northwest, so it's off of Elkhorn and Jones. Yeah, so you just 1 block away, then you've got your Costco, your LVAC, Target, all that good stuff. Just the convenience of not being in a master plan. Excellent. I'm gonna pass it over to Tanya so she can speak a little bit more about our Montrose Vista Rosa collections.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tanya from Sky Canyon. Thank you, Bianca. I don't have a fancy video or anything, but come to Sky Canyon. This is your last opportunity to purchase or for your clients a single-story home or 2-story home. 3-car garages, 41-foot backyards. They're gorgeous. We will be selling our models for Vista Rosa collection probably in January, and we are open to offers. Bring them out to us. Come see our community. It has a community pool. It has a clubhouse that has Pilates, yoga, a big Olympic pool, workout center, and everything. Even a farmer's market every Thursday night. But this is a great opportunity for affordable luxury in Las Vegas and Sky Canyon. We have been the top selling community in the nation for Toll for the last 2 months. So please come out and take a look before they're gone. They're gorgeous. And we have ready move-in homes. They can move in 2 weeks.
did you say the price range?
They range about $6.99 up to $8.99. And I'm gonna hand them out, I stopped handing out over here. HOA is only $149, which is magnificent.
Gated?
And- Huh?
Is it gated?
We're gated 2 gates, and we have courtesy patrol that roams the area. I don't know if you've been to Sky Canyon, but the views are spectacular.
Tony, is it like Schaumburg and Grand Teton, or where is it?
We're on, Sky Canyon, and we're right below that.
Okay,
Yeah, right below. Schaumburg's right behind us.
okay, now I know.
But come out and see us. We love to, make your clients happy with their new home. And of course, we have some realtor bonuses that I can talk about later. So come out.
I'll talk about them now.
You gotta come see me first.
Now,
There you go. Bring
Yeah,
that out.
really. Come out and see us. It's a beautiful thing. We're very proud of it.
But you guys are still paying, several bananas, right?
We are, yeah,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be different for every
Every
community.
community is different, right?
Yeah, it is,
Different
but
bananas.
we are still paying. We appreciate our realtor partners. We know that we can't do this without you, so we definitely appreciate you bringing your clients in, having that interest, coming out and exploring, whether it's, to come view our models, view our standing inventory. We appreciate the collaboration
We
there.
really do, yeah.
To just wrap up, over in Sky Canyon, Valera only has kind of 2 home sites left, so we're gonna breeze over that one, but Paloma is just on the backside of where Tanya is. Those are gonna be 2-story homes. We did recently release some new floor plans there to provide some more square footage options, so if you haven't been out to check those out, I would highly suggest it. It's exciting to kind of see something new that we're bringing out. But otherwise, that's our rapid fire community tour around the valley.
Any questions for us?
Paperwork for the other,
I have them right here. I'll have them
Okay,
out.
all right.
Yeah, I'll start getting to that. Yeah.
Okay, good guys?
Good.
All right. Toll Brothers, everybody,
We
thank
need
you.
you guys.
Thanks, man. Thank you much. How's things? Let me get out of this without. Let's get out of this.
Oh, no, I haven't.
This. And. All right, gang, you know where you love her. Here she is every week. Nora DiGregorio, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm passing this around right now, and what it is, can you say what it has back? Did you pass it back? So what it is it's a checklist. And it's a checklist, so if you or your buyer is shopping around for home warranty, here's a checklist on what to, like, when you're looking at another company, what to be looking for. Yeah, everybody got one? So this is on our Shield Complete. I always say if you're gonna be doing some, comparison, take their top plan against our top plan and then start checking off. Coverage limits, appliance coverage on Shield Complete is $7,000 per appliance. The largest claim we paid this year in the valley was for $6,400 for a sealed system, which is a side-by-side refrigerator. So we know that there are more luxury homes now more than ever, so people expect if they have a Wolf or a Viking, they want a Wolf or a Viking, they don't want a Samsung, right? So, HVAC limit, $15,000 per unit, you get 1 free HVAC tune-up. What's coming up? It's fall, what are we telling our clients to do? System checks, furnace. It's time to check, it's time to have your furnaces checked. Again, if you're looking for social media content, peppering in between your just sold, just listed, whatever it is, home maintenance tips are a great one, and the furnace tune-up is an excellent way to add value to not only your content, but even when you're calling out to your clients. So, all these clients that bought a house during the summer, their furnace probably wasn't checked. So now is a good time to get that checked. They also get roof leak coverage up to $1,000. Cash in lieu, and I think I've talked about this. Your clients always have the option to take the cash in lieu instead of the repair. Once we've done the diagnosis, they can take the cash and use their own vendor for the repairs. Yeah? We get that? Cause that's a good one. Unlimited refrigerant, you can add on a home warranty up to 90 days after the close of escrow. We have a 30-day workmanship guarantee. That means if you placed a claim last week and next week that same system breaks again, you get somebody to come back out at no cost, right? So we're holding our vendors, accountable. Modification coverage up to $1,000. When does modification coverage come into play?
Replacing an AC on a roof?
Sometimes, yes, an AC, most commonly, it's gonna be when the water heater bursts. When the water heater bursts, we have to pull a permit. We many times have to bring it up to code, and that means there are water lines and gas line modifications that need to be made. And in some cases, those can be well over $1,000. Shield Complete covers that. So I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a call where someone's like, you know, their client's on Shield Plus or Shield Essential, and they say, hey, why did I even bother with the home warranty if you're not gonna cover the water heater? That's why I got it. It's like any other coverage with any other insurance. You gotta know what your coverage is. What do you, like, can't just look at the price, right? You can't just look at the feature of, oh, I can use it. What does it cover? So modification coverage is a really big one because, like I said, water heaters, ACs, we just had to replace an AC on a roof, and that $1,000 came in really handy for that buyer. And then lastly, you know, I was joking around, we're like Costco, you know, you can buy tires and book a cruise on the same day. So there's a lot of other benefits outside of waiting for something to break down that you can use the system for. I just got an email this morning, we're offering $50 on a dryer vent cleaning. So dryer vent cleaning, obviously rekey service, HVAC tune-ups. You can purchase filters on a discount. There's a lot, power washing, TV mounting. So there's all kinds of services, yeah, TV mounting. There's also, you have somebody that bought like that whole Ring security system at Costco or wherever, and they want somebody to install it, we have somebody that can install it in our network. So a lot of benefits other than just waiting for something to break down. And guess, yes?
Are those benefits on your website somewhere?
They're not on our website, they're on the member portal. So if you are on the member portal and you go under special offers, it changes all the time. You know, there's always new things that they're adding. But there's always at least 15 different offers. There's power washing, there's a lot of different things on there.
So now that's like preventative stuff.
Yeah, it's like maintenance, dryer vent cleaning. I mean, 90% of the time, when somebody calls to place a claim for a dryer that's not heating, it's because the vents probably need to be cleaned, dryer vents need to be cleaned. And who has done that here? Who has not done that? You have not done that, that's a fire hazard, just so you know. It's a fire hazard. And then lastly, you guys, our app is coming next month. We're gonna have an American Home Shield app. Who orders from Domino's? Does anybody order from Domino's? No? Okay, we're Domino's. So Domino's has a tracker, right? Once you place your order, it tells you it's like being prepared, it's baking, whatever, it goes, so we'll have a tracker for your service claim on the app, so that's one of the features. So I'm super excited to bring that to you guys. A lot of really cool technology coming down the way, so thank you for all of your support, for those of you that I'm working with, and for those that we're not working together yet, just shoot me a shot, let's try it.
Gotta girl, all right, Nora, everybody. Hey, a couple of things, one thing important I wanna mention, I hate talking about this stuff. Everyone know Lori Wayne, used to sit out here all the time, glasses. Her husband, Ampelio,
Oh, yeah.
he passed away.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah, exactly, we said the same thing.
husband?
Yeah,
What?
last week.
Was he that young? I don't know who they were.
He's in his 50s, he had an aneurysm from what we're told.
Oh.
So one of those, I guess, bing bang boom, it's over, from what I understand.
Yep.
So there's gonna be services, Suzanne's getting all the information at a Catholic church in a couple of weeks. I don't recommend you reach out to her, she really didn't want anyone to do that, you know. I think she might reach out to some of you if you talk to her on a regular basis, right, some of you she might reach out, but if you don't know her, I don't think she wants a text from you, you know, sorry to hear about your husband, kind of deal, so.
She said she's
But-
getting bombarded from yesterday because, she called me last night and she said, because she just now posted it,
Mhm.
that she's getting called, but she's gonna wrap that, don't expect to see her and just come to the funeral for like the 30th.
Yeah, so it's, hey, life is short, gang,
Yeah.
crazy. I was here last week talking to him, right? And I was done.
Wow.
Unbelievable, right? Yeah.
Wow.
On a better note, I want to say a thank you to Patrick and Carrie. Rumor has it they did this training class or something, I don't know, and everybody liked it, and we're gonna be doing that every Thursday, for the next 4 weeks, 4 months, okay? So,
At
get
all the
receipt early.
campuses?
All 4 offices, right? We're not Coldwell Banker, we're not a campus.
Sorry,
That's a Hammer
offices.
thing, you know, we just have an office, okay?
You're right.
Yeah. The other thing I wanna tell you guys, you're gonna see this, thing roaming around over the next couple of weeks, a few of these things. Scan the QR code when you get a chance. I think what corporate is doing is next May is our 20th anniversary. And they wanna do a little, a little big shindig about it. And I think if you scan that QR code, they're looking for you to upload something about Realty One Group that is keeping you here, made you join the company, something exciting that happened at a Christmas party or whatever, you know what I'm getting at, okay? A photo, they'll leave little short videos, okay? It's all to do with what they're calling Be Golden, Be You. These are the 6 mantras that Kuba lives by these things. He really does. If you see Kuba, he's gonna rattle off equality now, love, own, determined, and grow. He's got this stuff down, okay? He tries to instill that in corporate, in the franchises. But when you get a chance, scan that, have it on your phone. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, come next May when it's our 20th year. We all know about Refer 3 and it's free for a year. What they're gonna do in corporate, it's gonna be like a carnival, guys. It's gonna be like a circus here. See that spinning wheel? Those are 6 agents' names in Arizona that already sent in an agent from another company and joined Realty One Group. So as you send someone in, we already hires them before the end of the month, your name goes on one of those little gizmos. And they spin the wheel, it's gonna be live, from what I'm told, on the YouTube channel or Facebook, and the winner gets $1,111.
So your odds decrease as more people.
Pretty much,
refer.
baby, that's it, So right now, there's 8 on there, or 7. Of course, from a company's point of view, we want there to be a lot of names on there, and so we hire lots of agents, okay? But that's a kind of just a cool thing. So if you run into an agent, you did a deal with someone at another company, they were really good. I mean, sometimes it's hard to find a really good agent, let's be honest. I mean, I remember when I started, you all know Rich Brodkin. Some of you know Rich. He told me, Tim, the hardest thing in this job is the buyers are gonna drive you crazy, the sellers are gonna drive you crazy, the builders are gonna drive you crazy, but the person that's gonna drive you crazy the most is probably the agent on the other side of the deal. Swear to God. And he was right. So, but I mean this, if you have a deal and how you gave you 2 people, give it to me and Wendy. We'll call them up, invite them in, and who knows, okay? You do, keep them coming, okay? These are the hires the last couple of months, we went through that. Again, this is a cool slide, gang. If you don't have it, you need to be using it. Last year, this is 2023, we were the only company that did over $2 billion. Very proud of that until we knew, what we found out we knew, that we got a big fine because of that. We couldn't do 1.9 billion like Berkshire Hathaway, or 1.8. No, we did 2 billion. But again, you should have this in particularly your listing presentation to kind of show off the company a little bit. Don't forget the YouTube channel. I think we're up to 249 out of the 500 of you have joined, which is kind of cool. So there's the YouTube channel. Suze, what do you think about this, gang? How do you feel about a pumpkin carving party?
Oh my God. That's too soon. I mean, the 31st needs to be sooner than the 31st.
I didn't, that wasn't the question. Stay with the question, okay? Stay with the question. How do you feel about doing this?
What does it mean, starting at 9:30 a.m.?
What do you think that means, Ann? Take a guess.
Well, I mean, how long?
It starts at 9:30 a.m.
I mean, how long does it last?
As long as you want it to be,
So in lieu of the sales meeting,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have a pumpkin.
Oh.
There you go.
We should do the week before, or the.
Pumpkin
Oh,
songs
on
for
Halloween.
Right.
Your pumpkin will be fresh, so you put on your porch.
Yeah, it is.
Light your candles.
Bada bing, bada
If you do
boom.
it a week ahead, your pumpkin's gonna be all wilted. That's what I'm
Right.
used to.
That's Halloween.
What are we dealing with here? What are we dealing with here? So who thinks they would want to participate? Alrighty then, we got 5 of us. So we're at 7 and 8, Alright, we'll push this.
Are you bringing mops and gloves and,
Knives and, hacksaws and all that stuff, yes. That's my only concern about this, right? There's gonna be knives involved. Cutting utensils.
So we're gonna do it here.
Well, we don't know yet. If it's me, Suzanne, and Wendy, what am I gonna do? Alright?
If you do it,
It'll be in this room. Right, we'll cover everything up so we don't make too much of a mess and try to have fun with it, okay? Don't forget the holiday party, only 125 tickets. I think we have 35 or 40 signed up, so chop chop. Come on, holiday party at Santa Fe. The cook-off is 2 weeks from today. Okay, I'm sorry, yep, chili cook-off 2 weeks from today, right after the meeting. There's usually 10 or 15 people that bring in their homemade chili. My homemade chili is incredible, it's incredible. My brother makes it, Albert's son. And, and it's great. You won't even know which one it is, because no one's names are on the crock pot. I'm telling you, it's gonna be great, and you won't know which one it is. I'm just saying.
My brother's Albert's son.
And that's it. And and Thanksgiving, we need to know who's gonna be here. You have to tell Suzanne, because we have to get turkeys. Do we get 1 turkey, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9? We need to know who's gonna be here. Okay, we have turkeys and
I'll take one.
mashed potatoes and all that stuff, okay? That's the new rev up schedule for the new folks in the office that have joined us. That's October calendar for us and Rock Title. What do you think of this new format for Rock Title? Like it better than the old one? Does it matter? Easier, you think? Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I kinda like it too. They're gonna change it again anyway, don't worry about it, yeah. So, and there's a bunch of stuff in here, I don't wanna go through all of it, I'm gonna, maybe Heather will talk about some of it. A lot of training with Heather and Tim Sams coming up. Okay, he did a class yesterday, next week he's gonna do this after the meeting on mastering your online presence. That's what this flyer is about, it's gonna be after the meeting live. Chili in here?
Yeah.
My coat on.
You just noticed?
Chili Susan. Woo, woo, woo. Kathy Gill's even gonna do a class, she's a team leader on the Colwell group, she's gonna do a class next Wednesday for Arizona and Nevada on Zoom, on how to leverage social media and lead gen strategies. Kathy's really good at that. Of course, the Monday and Thursday class with Justin, 1 suite and 1 orientation, and Rock keeps coming. Scan these QR codes, it'll take you to where? One Rockstars, or does it take you to the locations? What does that QR code go?
but we can find that out.
We can find that out. Somebody, scan that QR code, see where it takes us, okay? That's how to put your BBRA in SkySlope. Marie's on vacation. She wanted me to say she's very proud of you guys. You guys actually figured out how to do this. Step by step, by step, by step, right? So you guys are doing a good job getting that in there, okay? Really, really good stuff. One thing I found out, what did we talk about a couple weeks ago? You have a rental and $300 on the BBRA. I'm sorry, the rental compensation and showing form, right? You're charging your rent at $300, and they get the house. Then you hear from Ricky at Remax, and he's going to give you a $500 co-op. What happens?
Tear the old one up.
What did we say a couple weeks ago was the policy? Or did we talk about it? Did we?
Yes.
Well, what do you got? What should happen? What do you think we can do?
You get 300.
You have to take.
We get 300, right? Okay. Cross off the 3 and make it 5. And have your renter initial it, and I think we can get that to go through.
Nice.
Right? So it's more money for you guys. So yeah, I think that's the way it should be honest.
Do that for the.
But until we get our hands slapped, we're gonna, if you're getting more than what's on the seller's selling, rental compensation and selling form, cross it off, have your renter initial it, and you'll get the higher of the 2. Pretty good
That's
plan?
fair.
That'll work, right? Okay. Okay, if you get caught by the DOJ, we didn't tell you to do it. You took it upon yourself, and,
Is this recorded on YouTube?
all right, there she is. Miss Harris, anything you wanna talk about? Come on down, Rock Title.
Okay.
Yay!
Well, Tim pretty much said everything that we have. You guys know we have tons of classes, some in person, some are trainings where it's more of a PowerPoint. Those are on Zoom too. But then we also have workshops. So a lot of times we want you to bring your laptop and it's more hands-on and we'll do trainings that way. I'm also kicking around the idea of doing an evening one, maybe like 4 to 6 once a month. So for those of you guys that can't make it during the day, maybe we'll do that. So I might get that on the calendar coming up. Have you guys seen this post for the Just One project? So we have 3 dates. One was yesterday. We have one coming up. I believe it's next Friday the 18th, and then Wednesday the 23rd. I don't have my glasses on. But we're taking volunteers if you guys want to sign up. It's from 8 to 11. And this is also on the Realty One Facebook group, where you guys can sign up. It may be in the handout, so if not, come find me and you guys can sign up. You guys probably know about Rock Agent by now, so please have those downloaded and play around with that. One thing I was gonna mention, we can help with open house kits, but we don't have door hangers. But you know who does?
I
Nora.
know. And I just ordered like so many. I have the traditional door hangers, right? But I also have these clear bags. They literally fit a full-size flyer in them. And I've had agents do different things where they put like a bag of popcorn or like just, you can add stuff to the bag and it's nice because it's like a little bit weatherproof. And it's a substantial, like you can put enough
Yeah, those are
stuff in
great.
it.
Just popping by, like
Yeah.
that's a popular one with some popcorn in
Yeah,
it.
so
reach
just
out to
text
Nora
me.
for
Yeah,
that
just
stuff,
reach out
'cause
to
she
me
is-
if you
yeah.
want. They come in packs of 25, but they're really nice. They just say American Home Shield and they say, they have our tagline, don't worry, be warranty.
Yeah, and can the agents put their card on?
Oh, yeah, yeah, you
Okay.
can put your cards in there, you can
Perfect.
put all kinds of stuff.
All right,
Is
well,
it
there you go.
meant- Is it meant for pop buys to your past clients or strangers, or is it geared?
It's just a clear bag with a little hole that you can hook it onto the door, the fence, or whatever.
But if you have an
But
open
the
house
language
coming
in
by, I mean, it talks about American Home Shield.
It has nothing American Home Shield except for on the clear bag, it just has our logo and it says, don't worry, be warranty. That's the only thing it has from us. So you can add anything inside the bag.
What about on the door hangers? What does it say?
The door hangers, I have several different ones. I have for listing cover, like if you're doing, I have open house ones, so if you're doing open house, I have listing, if you're, looking for, to list your home. I have several different kinds of, door hangers. I mean, there's probably like 4 or 5 different flavors.
How much notice do you need?
So I try to order as much as possible just to have and it as, on my car stock, but if they go fast. So if you have something or you just hit me up like, hey, I'll send you the 5 flavors that I have of door hangers in the bag and you're like, can you order me these? Usually they can get here in about 3 to 5 business days.
Oh, shoot.
So unless I have them in my car. But
Okay.
again, like,
Let's talk.
yeah, they go fast. But if that's something that you're really going to be doing the last quarter and you want that as part of your marketing plan, I'm happy to get those ordered for you, and in some cases I can ship them right to your house.
Are they set up, Nora, where you can staple your business card to them, that kind of thing? Like at the bottom? Or-
The traditional
Yeah.
door hanger, yeah, it has a little slit where you could,
Put your card.
yeah, I hot glue my card to a lot of stuff, but, you could, yeah, definitely staple it.
Right, but I think, Judy, those clear bags, those of us that used to get the Review Journal delivered to our house, we used to put it in a
Someone
plastic
get wet,
bag,
yeah.
like just throw it out the car, onto your
Yeah,
sidewalk.
driveway.
That's kind of probably what it is, that you have, but nicer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
nicer.
nice thick bag.
Yeah, and it has a hole in it to go over the door.
Yeah.
Right, okay. John Morgan is in Arizona. I think he's not coming back because he told us it would be 5.5 in October, and it's not. So we may never see John again. I'm just saying. But reach out to John, because I know he's closed a half a dozen loans last month already with the company. And every buyer got a 0.5% of the loan amount to use any way they want. Towards the buyer's commission, towards closing costs, towards whatever, okay? I don't know anyone else that's doing that, okay? And plus, he got a really good rate for them also, so reach out to John. All right, gang, we can't make this work without her. There she is, come on now, Wendy Schaller, everybody.
So I'm gonna talk about prospecting ideas. Last week we did part 1, this week we're gonna do part 2. I'm always racking my brain, guys, on how we can market and prospect. So I put on here, partner with local businesses and put a coupon on your website for them, and then ask them to do the same for you. You can also just go there and say, hey, can I leave my business cards? I'll take some of yours, I'll market for you, you market for me, try something like that. Create your own networking event on Nextdoor or Eventbrite, excuse me, for business owners that meet once a month for coffee. So you're meeting with other business owners. And then what I found worked was exchange cards with everybody that's there, and then each meeting, 1 or 2 of them will get up and talk, so they have a spotlight. And then they'll give something to the other 10 or 20 people that are there. So everybody looks forward to coming because they don't know what the person's bringing, you know. So everybody likes to get things. It could be a Starbucks card. It could be something that has to do with their business. But you guys have to just get used to organizing that stuff. But go with the people that can refer you the business, you know. So think about that. It's who you set yourself around and partner with. People that are, you know, like-minded or have something to do with the industry would be good ones to partner with. Participate in holiday events to market yourself. Buy a table, create a holiday float, give away trick-or-treat bags with your info on it. We were at a class yesterday. It was Tim Sam's class, and he had mentioned something about bags, giving away bags. A couple of years back, actually, for like 3 years in a row, we would do this huge UTV trick-or-treat event in Dumont Dunes and Armagosa. So I actually had bags printed up, and the kids would trick-or-treat. So when they come down the line, they get to me and they're overflowing. They've got like candy in their helmets, and the parents are like holding candy everywhere. Well, here's me with my bag with all my information. Like, do you need a bag? And then during the day before that, I would drive around. Now we had people that would come from, you know, Colorado and California. First year, I messed up because I bought like, I don't know, 500 bags, and there were like 3,000 people. So I didn't buy nearly enough. But then I started just giving the bags out, not realizing they're in California and Arizona, and I was like, okay, next year I'm going to do it different and just give the bags to the Nevada people, right? So you learn, it's a little costly, but you learn as you do it. And then by the third year, they were all looking for my bags because they're like, you're the lady with the bags. That is me. And so what it was at that time I was marketing for homes that could accommodate RV parking, right? And so I was at an event that was, everybody had to bring their RVs out. We were camping, and they had all their toys and all that stuff there. And so all of my information is there, and I made a postcard that says, if you're looking for a home with RV parking, contact me. So then they're looking for me, and guess what? They take the bag, they trick or treat. Where does that bag stay? It stays in their RV. So every time they RV, they've got my information there, right? So you've got to do long-lasting things, guys. It's not just like, oh great, candy, here we go, and it's gone. So think about putting things that are going to stay in their hands, right? Make an Eventbrite for pumpkin painting event at a local park. Yes, you'll probably have to supply the pumpkins, but you can get the mini pumpkins, guys, and then just buy at the dollar store all the paints and things like that. But by doing that, they have to sign up on an Eventbrite. Name, phone number, email. They sign up, you hold the event, and now you can continue to market to those people, right? It's ongoing. Don't just give them things and then they walk away. Holiday pictures, partner with a photographer and do like Santa, a snowman, the Grinch, do a day for kids, do a day for pets. Once again, they're going to sign up on that Eventbrite to hold their spots, and you're going to gather their information. Do a gift wrapping event. They have to secure a time. They bring the presents in there. Yes, I mean, you can go and get wrapping paper anywhere. Schools do fundraisers as well. But then you'll do all of the wrapping, but they have to give you their information to schedule their time to wrap the presents. Or they fill something out as they're there, and then they give you the presents, they wrap it, and they come back. You've gathered their information, right? Gingerbread decorating contests. Organize an ornament making or craft vendor event. The craft vendors are, 10 years ago, I was big at, I love craft shows. That's just me. So I'm always going to the ones around town, but you guys can organize them. Do them at the YMCA, do them in a local park, whatever, and then the vendors have to sign up and reserve their booth and set, so you've got the vendors, not only the vendors, you can get the people that are coming through there, right? So just think about how many people you could possibly get on your CRM list there. Create a neighborhood guide for holiday lights display. That's a huge one because they have it on Nextdoor, but if you know of who's doing it, you can put it on your Facebook. Who's going to be doing a holiday display? And then now you can start marketing that and contact me if you want this display information. And then you'll see how fast that spreads because, I don't know, anybody with kids usually will drive around and look for holiday lights. So that's a great way to do it. A cookie exchange. Maybe try to organize one of those, or create a drop-off for coats, sweaters, blankets, toys, and collect their info for a drawing at the end, right? So yeah, they're gonna come and drop that stuff off, but hey, thank you so much. We're gonna have a drawing, and you're gonna win this prize or whatever, but you have to fill out this form, and then I'll put you in that drawing. You're just trying to gather their information so you can continue to prospect and market those people, but that's all I got for today. All right.
All right, then we're actually ahead of schedule today, which is good, so we're not gonna be here for 40 minutes longer than normal. But I wanna make sure you guys got this. This is the latest from NAR, the consumer guides. So, this is number 7, and it has to do with fair housing. Okay, and again, these are consumer guides, they're for you, but you need to give to your clients. Give it to your buyer, give it to your seller, okay, and it talks about, also how you're gonna protect them because you're a realtor when it comes to fair housing. In case you didn't know, there's a big lawsuit in California, 5 real big brokerage firms with a whole Section 8 lawsuit. All these brokerage firms are being sued up the wazoo because of violating Section 8 housing. Okay, and it's funny, we hear about all these lawsuits, right? And we, without mentioning company names, we probably know a lot of their names, but we've never been in a lawsuit, I don't think. I mean, you've been with the company forever, right? Has it really, right? No, I think we've been pretty good with them, maybe we've just been lucky, who knows, maybe we're lucky, you know? So, but again, take this number 7 guide, I would send it to clients, again, it keeps you, on top of mind that you're looking out for them, okay? Other than that, gang, there's not too much other stuff here, some more numbers, you guys can look at that. Bianca, pick a number from 1 to 19. What do we have in here today?
Which is number 7.
Number 7.
Patrick Stevenson.
Yeah. What number was it?
Number 7.
Number 7. Mickey Mantle, if you're a Yankee fan. Just saying. Just saying. Here you go. All right, gang, anybody have any new listings they want to talk about, or $1 million buyers they want to brag about that's looking for a property or anything? No? Nobody has a listing?
I have a listing, we just reduced it to 50,000. It's almost a half an acre. I think I spoke about it at the last meeting.
Same one?
Same one. It needs updating, so if you know somebody that it's got great bones, but they've been in the house for 36 years, so it needs updating.
Wow.
But half acre, not too far from the strip. The pool is prior to the restrictions, so it's an extra large pool. And it's in the southwest, so it's in between, it's like off of Russell, in between Rainbow and Jones.
Nice.
Are we doing listings?
Yes.
Sure.
Am I allowed?
You are. You had stepped out. Yes, by all means.
Okay, Southern Highlands, single story, 30 to 900 square feet with the casita. It is 1,900,000, 1.98, and the model match down the street just sold for 185. And it is 4 bedrooms plus the casita with separate entrance, separate private garage, separate kitchen, and an ensuite bathroom, bedroom, single story.
Very nice. Okay. I gotta give Carrie some credit. She, I'm not saying she went above and beyond, but she's done some things for this listing that a lot of agents don't do. I mean, she's on the front page of Homes Illustrated. If you see the magazine, on the freaking front page. She did a broker open. How many brokers showed up?
Oh my gosh, it was packed.
It was packed, right? Yeah. So,
They stayed, it was 3, it's only supposed to be 2 hours, we were there like 3.5. Everybody stayed.
yeah, a lot of fun.
Bring alcohol so
Snoop,
they show up.
They show up.
we had Snoop Dogg champagne, and that was really, like, $12 a bottle, and everyone was up.
Everyone went crazy, right? Hi, what do you got?
We got 2 listings that are, high rise. We have one on the signature at MGM. It's actually a fantastic listing for anybody that is looking for F1 viewing party. It's on the 3rd floor, right on Harmon. And you can see the bleachers across the street from that, and you can totally see the cars go by. We had a party there last year, and it was amazing. I mean, you know, it's on the signature at MGM.
Tower 3?
Yeah, and it's 1 bedroom, it's for $499, it's a little bit on the higher end for that size properties, but it's in really great condition. And then we have another one at the Metropolis, 18th floor, with the most fantastic view of the Sphere and the Wynn Golf Course and the street. It's just like a fantastic house. It's a 2 bedroom, and it's about 1,800 square feet for about $840,000. And
Nice.
both of them are absolutely gorgeous, really, really great investment.
Very nice, gotcha. Very good, very good. All right, gang, I think the food has arrived. I wanna thank Bianca and Tanya again for coming. Thank you. You guys need to go out and visit their properties. We all don't have $1 million buyers in our pocket, but when you have them, you've viewed the properties already, so you're ahead of the game, okay? So, thank you all for coming.